I wish that I'd kept her on the phone. Or I think maybe if I told her to hide, I should have said hide. I should have told her to hide in her grandma's wardrobe or under the bed.
Amy had phoned KARYN asking to be picked up. As she drove to Farnworth, she was told her daughter was already en route to hospital.
What he'd done to Amy's beautiful face.
He wanted to destroy her.
Yeah.
That's what he meant to do.
She couldn't have lived. She couldn't have lived with those injuries. She was screaming so much, and she screamed. She screamed, and I know it was the last thing she said. She screamed, "I want to die."
It was Amy's father who'd found her after the attack.
Walking through that door is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Or thinking about it now, it's no, I can't do it. I can't walk into Mum's house. It just flashes, seeing that there.
He didn't discuss with me. He couldn't talk to me about finding him. I think he's destroyed him.
One of the hardest things is knowing how close the time scale was. How if I maybe had been 10 minutes earlier, this maybe never happened. And I just thought, it's got to be Ricardo. He's the only one who had the keys. He's the only one who could have got in.
Amy had been seeing Ricardo Morrison since February. While to the outside world he was polite and charming, it became obvious that behind closed doors he was aggressive and violent.
I could clearly see that the level of abuse was horrendous. I could see my daughter deteriorating. At that point she knew, and she absolutely feared for her life.
Robbed of seeing her daughter grow up, Amy's mum prefers to remember the young woman she was becoming rather than the way in which she was taken.
She was a wonderful daughter, and she loved to be around her family and her friends. She was so caring and loving.
Extremely proud, weren't we? We still are.